Good morning, woodchucks. And yes, my front door is open. You know what? I'm just going to leave it open from now on. Just like in Farmer's Dynasty, don't care. Door's open. It's all good. No animals are coming in at the current time. But first thing this morning, like always, go around, check the beehives. Nothing there. The greenhouse should be okay. It might be starting to get a little bit on the low side. No, it's pretty much right where I guess it should be for the most part. The apples are not ready. Bees are not giving me honey anywhere. So I haven't skipped any days since last recording. So I haven't done any social jobs. Haven't done really much of anything other than, well, save the game and then reload. This morning, I've already checked the social jobs and they're all looking for missing sheep. I don't care looking for missing sheep. Yeah, they're out there somewhere. Someone will find them eventually. So how we doing here at the mill? Well, 72 crates waiting to be made. That means I got 73. We're 75% humidity left on those. I have 0 wood crate planks. Is it wood? No, wood chip boards. Wood chip boards waiting to be had. And the bark, I'm just shy of 4,000 kilograms there. So what are we doing today? Well, what do woodchucks do? We cut down trees. That's right, we cut down trees and we bring them to the mill and do what we need to do. I've already cut down, before I went to bed last night, I cut down the tree right across the street here because it's a force of habit. It's what I always do, kind of like the first thing, because I kind of forgot where I was on the dry plank situation, so I came on over. And on the way over, it's like, well, I got the tree to cut down, so there's the tree to be cut down, and I cut down the tree. That's what I do all the time here. So yes, so far, honestly, I've been kind of waiting because last week they kind of announced that they were going to do a live stream on the update coming out, and I've been kind of holding off on recording an episode because I was hoping to see information on the update that's coming out so I can say things like, oh, well, this is what's going to be coming in the update, and this is how much that costs, this is how much that costs, this is how we do this and that. So I've been holding off on the recording as long as I could. And, well, nothing. I'm not really sure what's going on, but, yeah, I got no information. So I don't really have much planned for this episode other than maybe cut down a few trees, load them on up, and bring them to the mill and do what we've been doing. Yeah, I was kind of hoping to have some information for you guys, but, yeah, nothing as of right now as I'm recording this. So I'm recording this kind of late for myself to get this uploaded because it takes me a while with my lovely internet to upload videos, so this is going to take a while to upload. So yeah, I was just trying to hold out as long as I could to try to get some information on the update, and well, not happening this episode at least. Yeah, there's our dry planks that's sitting out here in the sun, baking in the glory of the beautiful sun that's being provided for us. No rain in the forecast that I know of because we don't have a forecast in Farmer's Dynasty. Lumberjack's Dynasty, I just said that because I just got done recording Farmer's Dynasty's episode for Friday, so that's that's uploading as I speak. But now we're coming over here to chop down some more trees. Chop down? Yeah, it's mostly cut down trees. But I've been seeing people posting on the Discord channel about, oh, they cut down a whole forest and it's getting laggy. Yeah, I think cutting down just 5 trees at a time, delimbing them, and then cutting them up into logs is what you probably should be doing at the current time. Well, it happened a long time ago. What was it? That property, like over in that general direction. I'm trying to jump up and down. Yeah, that general direction over there. We chopped down like 12 trees, and it got laggy as heck. Oh yeah, we used the fox potion. So yeah, we kind of think that it might be the limbs on the trees that's causing the problem. Plus, also, if you chop down a lot of trees, and they're rolling like this, or they're bouncing around, you know, they do the bouncing up and down bit, that could cause some problems as well, I think, with the lag. So I kind of suggest at the point just cutting down 5 trees at a time, taking care of the limbs, and even cutting up into little, well, not into little logs, but the logs, because if you cut them up in logs, that will stop the tree from dancing around if it's going to do that. And that should probably take care of your lag problem. Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about picking up the trees after that. You just go ahead and cut them on down, leave them there, and then go around and pick them up afterwards, which is what we're going to do. So we got 39 trees left to go. I'm sure Sec not going to cut down that many today. Probably just the 5 trees I'm thinking of. So we'll cut down to about 35. We'll load them on up and bring them to the mill. Let them process. And I'll probably just take the rest of the day off here in Pine Valley. Is it Pine Valley? I kind of forgot. It's very rare to say where this location is. But I think it's Pine Valley is where we are. I should know where I live. That's kind of bad. I mean, I remember when I first got here, it said welcome to Pine Valley or Pine Grove or something like that. Well, let's get a few more trees cut up. That way we can get some more crates of planks being made at the mill. And also start get some wood chip boards going. Money-wise, we're doing okay. I think we are anyway. So we're up to 27 grand. Which is not bad. But then again, you know, I don't know what we're going to need when the update comes out. I don't know how much things are going to be. And of course, at this point, you know, I know they said early August for the Ponzi equipment to come out. Yeah, probably mid-August would be my guess at this point, but have no idea. I mean, that actually could be ready to go or something. Who knows? You never know. They might actually surprise us. This update may include both. You never know with them what they're actually doing. Did I get the limbs there? Yeah, looks like I did. But that equipment is going to be expensive, I would assume. I think we're talking probably like 300 grand probably for the Ponzi tree harvester. And as for the Buffalo, I think it's called the Buffalo, I would guess that's going to be like 200 grand. Although a lot of people are going to say, well, why is it 200 grand? Well, that's what it kind of costs in farming simulator terms. So I don't know if they're going to use realistic numbers or not. I'm going to say, when I'm cutting a tree like this and I see the chainsaw doing what it's doing, that is not good for the bar of the chainsaw at all. That's going to warp the heck out of that bar. And alright, you're going to get stuck there? Alright, fine. I'll cut down this tree then. Yeah, but that's going to warp the bar quite a bit. And when you warp the bar, when you warp the bar enough, the chain just keeps coming right out, because the chain doesn't like snaking up and down the bar like that. And eventually the chain just pops off. Wow, what happened? What the heck is that? Wait, is there like another tree inside that tree? So this is the tree I cut. There's the one that's still leaning. So there's a tree inside of a tree. Alright, can I knock this one down by running into it? Yeah, it's kind of moving. Is it going? There it goes. A tree inside of a tree. Wouldn't be the first time we've seen that, right? Let's go ahead and get these trees cut on up. I was actually thinking about maybe... Alright, this tree looks a little weird. I was actually thinking about going around and maybe doing some herb hunting. Looking for those wonderful little herbs that we can make shampoo and lotion on. Wait a minute. Did this tree cut itself, or is that the one I cut? I have no idea. I have no idea what's going on here. Getting confused. Getting really confused what's going on with the trees. I think I did cut down the one I thought I cut down already. Yep, stop rolling down the hill. Yeah, so when you get a tree bouncing like this, I'm pretty sure it's not good for the physics of the game. And if you get like 3 or 4 of these trees bounce around like this with limbs on it, I can see where it can lag out the game a little bit. But we'll get them trimmed up as best we can here. Meaning, yes, I will get them all cut up into little logs. Just a lot of mushrooms around here. Yeah, I do look for herbs when I can. But I'm probably pretty close to going around looking for some. I think it's been long enough to where the herbs are probably coming back. Alright, this tree is going to cause problems, isn't it? Until I get it cut up enough. Once I get this one cut right here, I think it'll solve my problem, right? Kind of. And then I'm going to cut that tree that was inside that tree. Let's cut this bush on down. There we go. Yeah, here it is, right here. So I'm interested. Yep, there it is, a tree inside of a tree. It's actually there, and it's going to allow me to cut it. Sweet. All right, after this one here, I think it's time to go around with the tractor and the logging trailer and try to load as much as we can. Bring it on over, dump it into the river, and let the mill do its thing. Now this looks like a shorter tree, so I'm not going to get many logs out of this one, like 3 logs. And did it say 34 trees left on the property? And then I cut this one down and it still says 34 trees left on the property. I wonder if that trunk that I just cut it from, if I were to save and reload the game, I wonder if there's going to be a tree in that one. You can kind of see there's like 2 stumps there. You can see the one flickering inside the other. Alright, let's go get our tractor and trailer. We'll pick up the one that we cut down over here and then come over here and pick up that mess. How far down did I park the trailer? There it is. Alright. Let's get ourselves a nice full trailer and bring it on over and dump into the river. Yes, I am keeping all the dry planks just because when the update does come out, in case we get more quests for James, because we are business partners with James to build more vacation homes, summer camps, whatever you want to call them, or whatever they were calling them. I just want to make sure I got some dry planks ready to go. But I probably will try first grabbing some wet planks to see if we can do it still with some wet planks. Hopefully I don't get stuck anywhere driving through here like this. Sometimes I can get stuck. Alright, let's load up some more. I don't like loading up on a hill too much because the logs sometimes don't load into the trailer as well as they usually do. But I am kind of interested in the other trailers. The original vehicle I wanted to buy, I probably won't buy it right off. I'll probably just save for the Ponzi Buffalo. We'll save up for that. Yeah, I'm going to start saving up for the Ponzi equipment. So I don't really see the need to buy that truck. Plus I'm not sure I want to drive that truck into the woods anyways, because it kind of reminds me of the I think the chassis might be the same as the platform truck that we have, and that can get stuck in the woods rather easily on hills and whatnot. It buries the front end, so unless they fix that problem in the update, I think that truck will probably do the same thing. I'm not saying it will, but there's a chance. I should be able to load most of these in here because the trees that we cut down, most of them were short, so it's only like 3 logs per tree. And every log will add up to our bark total and wood chip total. It's kind of weird how you can drive through some bushes and there's other bushes that you can't. But these are all kind of... I saw you blink. Or flicker. But all these narrow logs, I should be able to fit a lot on here. And any logs I miss, well, we'll find out later on when it goes back to replanting, when I get back to the property. So the logs shouldn't disappear, I would think. Not sure I would actually drive the trailer on this kind of a angle, but it doesn't appear like it's going to tip over anytime soon. Just trying to... There we go. Hopefully it stays there. Oh, these are a good amount of logs that we got going here. Alright, so should be able to start loading up on this side. Oh, that should have been stayed in the logging trailer. Getting robbed on that. Okay, doesn't like loading on that side apparently. I think that one's in this time. turn around here. Get back up the hill. I'm kind of avoiding the big logs at this point, so I want to try to get as many logs on here as I can so the mill can process it. What I'll probably do when the trailer gets full, then I'll grab a big log like I normally do. Can't really see. I think I just drove over a log, so that could be some trouble. No, we're good. We're good. Should be able to get one in here somewhere. There we go. Do I just have these 2 logs left? Oh, hopefully I can get them both. Although this one's rather on the big side, but it may... If I get it just right. There we go. Perfect. And I'm going to assume this is the last one. Of course, now it's rolling down the hill. Nope, stop it. And now my trailer is stuck on a tree. There, grab that. Let's go up the hill. So that way I can get a kind of a good view of the hill. Yeah, cutting down all these bushes would be really nice to do. Like I said, I'm keeping them there just in case those are trees that might actually grow back. If I don't have to pay for trees to plant and then these will grow back, that'd be even better. Now I know a couple of people have asked, like, get all the logs that are out in the river. I thought we kind of showed that, and yes, I did get them all out. But the one log disappeared on me. It was above ground and all of a sudden disappeared. I don't know if it went below ground or not. If it did, well, it's down there now, and it's not causing me any issues. Or it just disappeared, or maybe it landed back on the land and I picked it up and I don't remember. But yeah, we got them out of the river. That's for darn sure. Yeah, there's just something that doesn't seem right. We should be able to have to strap these in, I would think. Because I mean, that log that's on the top right-hand corner, you think that would just fall right off, right? And it probably would. Now let's go drop these in the river so the mill can get going and do what it needs to do. So we do have 32 crates of dry planks ready to go. So if James does have any log cabins or whatever for us to build, we should build enough. Or be able to build enough and get those quests done. And I'm curious, when that quest line does continue, how much do we actually get paid for building those? Because before we got paid $5,000. And I assume since we're a business partner, we might get paid a lot more. Does anyone count the amount of logs I put in? I used to do that at the beginning, now I don't. It's like, yeah, just drop them in there and we have what we have. Because I tried to get one stuck because someone said, once again, because I talked about it before, but someone said just recently in the old video, so what do I do if I got a log stuck where I dropped it off and it won't go down the river? Just drop another log on top of it and eventually it'll free up. Or you can stand there and grab a log, because I've done that before. And I'm also interested to see when they finally do implement the other log drop-off points, how that's going to work. Because there's a lot of low spots in the river where I don't think logs are going to be able to cross. So either they got to make the river deeper, or they're just going to make the logs teleport through. I don't know. And yes, I'll say it once again. This is the only drop-off point that works, people. There may be other ones on the map, but they do not show. I mean, well, they show on the map, but they do not work. That's what I want to say. Now these logs I'm dropping, they're not actually stuck. They're just on top of one another. But every once in a while you will get a log stuck on the land. because it can be kind of shallow right here. Alright, there are all the logs, and there they all go on down the river. And never leave your trailer parked on that platform, because a lot of people have posted pictures, and I've fallen victim to that as well, where you reload the game and the trailer might fall through the platform down in the river. And that is not fun. Not fun at all. You have to call a tow truck to get your tractor and trailer out. That looks beautiful enough. Let's take you. Of course, you've already seen it. We're going to use that as a screenshot today. Ka-ching. I'm a photographer as well. Yeah, so all of our buildings are ready to go. Dry planks on, I think on all of these we use dry planks. A couple of the buildings we use wet planks, but I don't think it's going to matter, hopefully, when it comes time to painting. And yes, I got paint, but the paint does not work. Shouldn't be in the game, but there it is. The one thing I didn't do is I got to go ahead and fix up the dock with new planks. We repaired it, but we didn't fix it with new planks. Just waiting on for the update when the painting comes along, and then we'll figure out what we're doing. Just kind of looking for see if there's any fish out here. I don't see the fish. The fish really have been hanging out a lot. Like right in here. Yep, there they are right there. They're like hanging out here. Alright, here come our first set of logs. And it doesn't matter what log size it is, they all produce the same amount. So each log, is it 25 wood chips per log and 70 bark per log? And I think it's 2 logs create a crate of planks. I think I got that right. I think that's the math. So there's a fish. Can I actually fish while, no, not the weed whacker. Fishing pole. I'm just trying to see if the logs interfere with me fishing. It doesn't look like it. Well, it doesn't interfere with my fishing line. I don't know if the fish are going to bite the hook or not. And I'm so close, I don't even have to keep the bar in between in between the lines. We're all set to go. Hey, we got ourselves a fish. Just a standard fish, though. There we go. Our mill's back up and running. It'll probably run. Wow, it's only 9:30 in the morning. It'll probably run till about maybe 2 o'clock in the afternoon to get those taken care of. Yeah, 75% humidity left on those. So I got 8 days to go. Oh, I did not go up and see Natalie this morning. We got to go up and see Natalie, get ourselves our milk and eggs, and that's all I buy from her.
Hello, can I help you?
Yeah, Natalie, I'm a little late this morning.
Care to trade?
Sorry to say. Yeah, I should also go around, but I think money-wise we're pretty well set. But I would say in the early stages, the way the game is now, I'd go around probably to all the stores if you have time and buy the fresh vegetables, and then you can go back to the house, can them up, and you should make decent profit just by doing that alone as well. When I mean decent profit, I don't know, what are you going to make? Maybe like $8-10 per vegetable? Something like that, I would say. Just coming over here because I'm trying to see about the herbs down here, but looks like I picked them all recently. While I am here, though, because I'm pretty sure we'll need some mushrooms not too far from now. Okay, when I say not too far, it's probably going to be like another 14 days. My greenhouse will be ready, and I'll have a boatload of pumpkins to go. But while I'm here and it's only 9:30, let's go ahead and pick some mushrooms. This flower right here, that I got the engineering button down, but this flower I'm going to show you here, right here. I think this is one of the herbs that we'll be collecting in the future, I think. Is it Sunrise and Moon Shadow? Is that the name of the other herbs? And the only way to see that is you got to go back to the house, to the cooktop, and I can see what the recipe is. But I think it's Moon Shadow and I don't know. Let's go back and take a look at it. Let's go back and have a quick look-see to see what the name of these trees, the herbs are. Yeah, the apples I did check on this morning. it's kind of hard not to notice the apples. Peanut. I mean, you're collecting the bee. Not the bees. You're collecting the honey, so the apples are right in front of you every time you go there. What is the name of that? Nope. No, moonberry and suntail. Yeah, I think that's that. Actually, it looks like that flower. Honestly. But I think that might be the suntail. Yeah, but the potions up here, we're not really doing. How many shampoos can I make at the current time? 2 and 4. Well, while we're here, let's go ahead and make those anyways. They'll be in our inventory. And that way, next time I go to the store, if I need a little bit extra cash, I'll have it ready to go. So, I mean, I just made $1,200 worth of lotion and shampoo. But, yeah, I think that's all I'm going to do for today. Not much else I can do. I mean, I could go look for sheep, but the social points I don't really care about too much. And the seeds, I got a good amount of seeds going right now. And I probably got enough for the rest of the season, honestly. For how long the greenhouse takes to turn over. I got more than enough seed to last me a while. Yep, all the logs just piling up here. I think it's when I bring 2 trailer loads over and I get that many logs piled up here, that's when the game can get a little laggy around the mill itself. It's because all these logs are jockeying for a position to get onto the grabber for the mill. But we're going to go ahead and... nope, not even enough for a crate yet. Not even enough for a crate. But yeah, that's all we're going to do for today, guys. Yeah, not much, like I said, we can do at this current time. We're moving along rather well here at the mill. We got the loan paid off. Everything's built up, ready to go. We got a decent amount of cash, I think, for the next update, which could drop at any moment. That's what I'm going to say. It can drop at any moment. Fingers crossed, and hopefully next episode... yeah, we got some equipment we can buy and maybe start planting some trees. That is going to do it for today, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you next time right here in Lumberjack's Dynasty. But until then, have a good one. Where's the fish over here? Any fish I can quickly grab?